Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come bring your morning inspiration. Our morning inspiration today will be coming from Romans chapter 8, verse 28. And this we know, all things work together for the good of them that love God and to them that are called according to his purpose. Our theme today is being transformed by trouble. Being transformed by trouble. And our subtitle, He is working it out. He is working it out. Well, we are dealing with purpose-driven life. And of course, we are on our third purpose. That is, we need to be conformed in the image of Christ. We are a visible representation of an invisible God. When the world wants to know what God looks like, he ought to be able to look at the Christian and say, that's the Christian, that's God, child, that's God's sons and daughter, because they emulating him. Of course, we know we've sinned and come short of that. And so God, as we talked about last week, he used the word of God to transform our life, to bring that change. But most importantly, he used trouble because it is in the trouble that we face that it brings us closer to God. Is in the trouble that we find ourselves praying more, want to seek God, want to get close to God, be in fellowship, be in the word of God. So when trouble come in our life, we need to remember that they are designed with purpose. They're not coming to destroy us, but they're there to develop us. And so when trouble comes, we need to stand on this ironclad promise in Romans 8:28. First of all, we need to be cognizant of the fact that God is at work in our life. He said, and this we know. We know why. I know this. I understand the reality of my situation, that God is at work in my life. And of course, I know that God is working in my life. I understand the character of God. God is working it out for my good. So no matter what my situation is, no matter what my circumstance is, God is working it out for my good. If it's sweet thing, God working it out for my good. It's sour thing, God working it for my good. Satanic thing, God is working it out for my good. And sinful thing. And that's why I believe Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they told the king, the God that they serve is able, because they knew the God that they serve was at work. Paul being stoned to death, Paul being shipwrecked, Paul was in prison, but Paul stood on this ironclad promise. He said, this we know, that God is working all things out together for the good of them that love God and to them that are called according to his purpose. Now you have to meet the condition. You have to love God and you have to be led by God. You have to be led by his purpose. And so when trouble comes into our life, we have to remember God is at work, and God is working it out for our good. We got to rejoice even in the midst of our trouble. That's what Paul and Silas did when they were in prison. They didn't just pray, but they praised God and refused to give up. So I pray you meet us on tonight for our Table Talk Bible class as we discuss this on Facebook Live and on our Zoom video conference and telephone conference. We're going to have a great time in the Lord. And in the meantime, I pray that God will richly bless you real good, and that he will smile upon you, be gracious unto you, and give you peace. Remember, he's working it out for you. God bless you.